What's up, guys? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this two-part video. As you guys seen, we did the little rollers inside because there was a bunch of music playing and I didn't want to get copyright on it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys did, please like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. If you guys don't know, I am currently building a all-wheel drive EK sedan for everybody, and you guys will see that here if you guys are new to the channel. If you guys are not new, you guys already know. But right now, pretty much we're back still at Doghouse Garage, and we're gonna continue seeing what cars show up, because again, on the last video, it wasn't even 10 o'clock and this place was already packed. And this meet was supposed to start at 11 o'clock. So we got here at 9 o'clock, it literally was already jam-packed. So been recording little videos as you guys seen on the last video. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with this one and we'll get more into talking on this video. But again, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this video so you guys can see some dope builds. And again, this is what truly inspires me, is just to honestly kick it with everybody out here, man, and just have fun and vibe out. So let's just get to it. This is one beautiful Supra. I believe it's wrapped. And it's on some, I think they're Volks, if I'm not raised. Yeah, Volks. Yeah, it is wrapped. Dope color, nonetheless. And it is a left-hand drive one. And I believe it is a turbo one. Dope Supra. Really don't see these a lot often. And then you have some dope EKs on some Group B wheels. Hatchback. This is dope. I'm a big fan of the Group B's. As you guys seen, I picked up a set for my Domani, and I'm thinking about actually slapping them on my EK. This is the color I genuinely want. I might repowder coat mine, depending if it's worth it or not, but we'll see. If not, the other option will be to either fully polish them out. That's something I'm still gonna be deciding. Just getting more ideas, because again, you know, I do want to switch the interior on my car here and there for different meets, different shows, different venues. This one's pretty dope because it is rocking the Evo Recaros in the front. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it is rocking the Evo seats, and then it looks like the seats in the back were redone. So I might end up picking up another set of wheels. I mean, not wheels, interior, and get them reupholstered, because my homie does do the upholstery and we should be waiting on mine to come soon. Big fan of this one. And then you have a dope spec on work wheels or SSRs. NSX. I believe it's on bags. It has to be on bags. It probably is, because there's no way in hell. This is what I'm talking about, like polished or chrome, man. I'm a big fan of polishing chrome, just because it gives the car so much aesthetically pleasing look, in my opinion. But again, you can never go wrong with a powder coated or darker color. It just looks really good. But again, huge props to this one. I'm not a real big fan of bags, but it does its job for whoever does it, you know. I'm not the owner, so to each their own. But again, dope NSX. I know I said I was gonna stick to the older school cars, but man, Evos just hit the spot. I would love to have an Evo one day. I'm just not a big fan of the big white kits. It just doesn't call my attention, but this one's actually really dope. Has the same wheels as the Supra, just of course bigger offset, wider wheel. It's a dope Evo. Then you got the homies over there from San Diego. What up, bro? Just chopped it up with the homie Rex from Real Time Garage. I guess he's having an event for the Integras, and he's actually the owner of this Integra. A lot of you guys already know him, probably. You guys are in the SoCal. He always does some badass cars. He actually came out with a new garage. He opened up his own shop, which is the Real Time Garage in San Diego. Then you got a badass DA over here. Again, guys, can't go wrong with M7s, whether you guys want to believe it or not. Huge fan of it. Mugen side skirts. OEM, looks like molded lip. Could be a wrap, I'm not 100% sure, but nonetheless, looks dope. And then you got another Jasper green I believe, if I'm not wrong. I believe it's Jasper. DB1 on some Mugens also. Kind of thinking about putting my Mugens back on my Integra. We'll see how that goes. Again, big fan of old school wheels, SSRs. I believe these are the Neos, if I'm not mistaken. This looks so good, especially the specs on them. Look, have a nice little lip on them. Dope. Something you guys don't even know about is that I'm actually very scared to actually own a CRX. My main issue with that is being hit, guys. If you guys ever get rear-ended in the back of this goddamn car, I think you'll be really suffering with your back. And that's my main scare, is being rear-ended or being hit from the back. Dope Mugen wheel.
Yeah, I got 95. And I never picked a bullet.
And it still has the USDM front end.
It's a luxury package. So it has the wood panel.
Dope little bill. Again, another DA. On some fins. And then another Jasper green Integra on some Racing Hearts. It's dope. And then you got the first gen Integra, I believe. On some SSR Neos again, all polished out of chrome. I've been thinking about doing one of these, but I don't know if I want to do another Honda or whatever. As you guys already know, my next plan, guys, is I am going to be doing a truck. So that is my goal next. Chevy truck, 5-window, 47 through 53. And we'll see if you guys continue to rock with me, man. Again, my whole YouTube is not going to be strictly a Honda themed only. I want to be able to get into the other stuff, but I'm not going to stick to one thing. I want to enjoy all of the builds and all there. So let's go over here and check out something else. EF hatch on some fins. EXCs, S chassis, SI, and another SI. And if you guys know this is an OG build. Early 90s build, I believe. Late 90s actually. The car's been around for years. You can never go wrong with a Mugen kit. Finding one of these is extremely expensive. Another DA on fins. Another hatch on fins. And then you got a Mindori green on some Mugens. MF8s, I believe. Yep, Mugen MF8s. Then you got this box Mugen kit on it with another set of MF10s.
Right, the solid.
Looks dope. Toyota Chaser, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Spoon theme EK right-hand drive. I've honestly been thinking about copying a set of spoons for my car, but to pay what they go for, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I spent a lot of money, but it is good, you know. Some dope cars still that are gonna be showing up. And if you guys don't know, this car, this is an old build. I believe it's a female-owned vehicle. Single cam, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Single cam, everything chromed out, like if it was an old school lowrider status. Pretty dope. Still seeing these alive. And I know you guys are not, but I'm a big fan of these mirrors. If you guys know, you guys know. Still, I won't say I'm a big fan of the interior, but if you're back in the 90s building these cars, that was the whole Hot Import Nights theme. So let's go ahead and go back over here towards the venue and see if we see any dope little builds in here. The homie Sean G-Star on some mirror face MF10Ls, MF10s. believe you just picked up these Recaros. It's dope. It's been a while since I've seen this fool. The homie Rhonda pulled up. You're good. Then you got the homie Tank, Mike EG Tank. I'll get more of this car in the next video since it's pretty much packed up right now. Let's go inside the shop. Now this right here, man. This is badass. Air ride, airlift, sequential, and dopest part, it's a rotary. Rotary and Datsun. That's badass. And then this car, Mandori EK, has a bunch of little access parts to it. It has the access hood bug visor for the hood, and then it also has the headlight covers to help protect the SIR headlights. OEM lip, spoon wheels, titanium lug nuts, spoon calipers, slotted rollers. Then you have the EK4 or the EK2 or EK3 for the hatchback SIR interior, red confetti, checkered, or whatever you want to call it. And then you have the rear piece, which is the slide armrest. I believe Miracle X bar in the back. Yep. SIR bumpers, simple and clean. And the homie Edwin, he works for HMO. Group B wheels, yellow. More of a spoon theme, I guess you could say, but it's not fully spooned out themed with the wheels, you know, mirrors and stuff like that. This is dope. Dope little look that he has. Honestly, like I said, I'm a big fan of the charcoal Group B's, the NCO ones. Then you have Socal EM1 with his blue SI. If I'm not mistaken, he switched over his wheels because he had some CEs also, and then I think he had some other wheels. Forgot which ones they were. But this guy has pretty much gone through the whole engine, refreshed the engine, did like almost like a full restoration on it. I guess he's been also working on fixing up the interior, replacing stuff that's worn out. He's a big, he's really into where he just wants to make sure everything is mint. Huge props to him, making sure that the car looks dope 24/7. I think he just refreshed the headliner, if I'm not mistaken. The pull, I guess it was messed up. And then he has the blue Recaros to go with the car. Also has the OEM headlight covers, access parts. Then you got the other homies over here with his Heather SI. And then these are the homies that I cruised in with earlier. Daniel with the Fit. And the other people are a bunch of his other homies that we rolled with on the freeway. Dope little Caravan. Then you have the homie over here, ET, with his, you know, just no real build. He has a Mugen lip on it, Mugen wheels, a lot of accessory vision, corner lights. You know, I believe they're the AP racing mirrors. And then he has the Mugen side skirts on this one, and another Miracle X bar. And then you got the other homies that we rocked in with, which is with this little Tundra, or I mean, not Tundra, Tacoma. I guess he does the wrapping, which is, he's the owner right there. He does the wrapping for Dustin Williams. So a lot of the cars that they do, he does the wrapping. He did the wrapping on the Y49 CRX mirror finish, I guess you can say, the one that has, the one we cruised with on the freeway. He did that wrap on that one also. Good job on the wrap. You can't really tell. I mean, it's a lot brighter than the Y49, but you can never get it 100% accurate. Then you got this Kanjo inspired EK. And as I stated, guys, It's 10 o'clock almost, and the meet still hasn't even started. It's supposed to be from 11 to 4, 11 to 3. So we're gonna make it a 2-part video. On the next video, you guys will see a bunch of just like B-rolls, stuff like that, because we're gonna go inside Doghouse and see what goes on. I might throw some other cars out after that. There's a bunch of dope cars in there, such as Willie Works. He brought out his EF sedan that you guys will see. You guys will see it in this video. I'll do a little video of it so you guys can see it also. But at least you guys will get to see those cars. But there's a lot of dope cars in there. You got the homie Matthew 85, I believe, on Instagram. I can't remember the whole names, but there's a bunch of cars that are just dope builds. BMW M3, and then Mazda. I believe it's an RX-2. Yep, RX-2. K-Swap, EG. See, it's an RX-2.
Dude, I know.
Right-hand drive. This is bad. Then you got this one right here. Top ITR. All original Mugen seats. On some racing hearts. These are actually 16s. On some spoon calipers. Type R balance, I believe. Yep. The June valve cover.